The phone vibrated between us. Not rang, not chimed. Vibrated, soft, insistent, like a secret trying not to be heard. She glanced down before I did. That was the mistake. A flicker of panic she tried to swallow too late. Her thumb hovered, hesitated, then she turned the screen, face down on the table as if gravity itself might erase what was written there. I didn't ask who it was. I watched her breathe. In, out. Too controlled. Work, she said anyway. Too quickly. A preemptive lie. I nodded, lifted my glass. The ice clinked. My hand was steady. That surprised me. Somewhere inside, something cold adjusted its grip. Outside, the restaurant hummed with normal lives, forks, laughter, a birthday song from 2 tables away. Inside me, a quiet door had opened, and something ugly stepped through. The phone vibrated again. This time, I saw the name light up the edge of the screen before she flipped it over. Not a coworker, not a friend, a man I didn't know. I smiled at her. The kind of smile you give when you don't want to be asked questions. Take it, I said. It might be important. She shook her head. Too fast. No, it can wait. Nothing important ever waits. That was the moment. The precise second my emotional world tilted and never quite settled back into place. I felt it happen, a recalibration, like a weapon being loaded quietly in the dark. I didn't accuse. I didn't reach for the phone. I finished my drink, and I started counting. Suspicion doesn't arrive screaming. It whispers. In the days that followed, I noticed patterns I'd trained myself to ignore. Late showers, new passwords, the way she angled her phone away from me like it was suddenly shy. She still kissed me goodbye. Still asked about my day, still slept beside me. But something fundamental had shifted. Her affection felt rehearsed, like lines delivered after too many takes. Then there was our son, 3 years old, dark hair, dark eyes. Not like mine. I told myself genetics were messy, that love didn't require resemblance, that this thought, this poisonous idea was unforgivable. Yet it stayed. I replayed memories with forensic precision. Her pregnancy timeline, that work trip she took years ago. The way she'd panicked when I suggested a paternity test once, laughing it off as a joke that went too far. At night I lay awake beside her, listening to her breathe, wondering how long someone could lie without cracking. The answer, I realized, was forever, unless pressured. I didn't confront her. I collected data, phone records first. A shared account is a gift when trust dies. Repeated calls, same number, always during my work hours. Never late at night, controlled, disciplined. I followed once. Just once. They didn't kiss in public, didn't touch. They looked like 2 professionals sharing coffee. That hurt more than if they had. It meant this wasn't impulsive. It was chosen. The DNA test was easier than I expected. A private lab, cash, no questions. I swabbed my son's cheek while he laughed, unaware he was dismantling my life molecule by molecule. I maintained routine, breakfasts, bedtime stories, weekend plans. Inside, my thoughts moved like knives, quiet, precise, sharpening themselves on the truth I hadn't fully seen yet. When the envelope arrived, I didn't open it immediately. I set it on the table. Made dinner. Watched her talk. Watched her hands shake when she noticed it. She knew. They always do. I opened the report alone. Probability of paternity, 0.00%. There it was. Clinical, unemotional, a fact so clean it felt obscene. I didn't scream. Didn't cry. I felt light, like something heavy had finally been named and could no longer pretend to be love. That evening, I placed the report between us. Didn't slide it. Didn't dramatize. Just set it down. What's this? She asked, already unraveling. Read it. She did, once, twice. Her face collapsed inward. Hands to mouth. Tears. Real ones this time. The kind that come when performance no longer matters. It was a mistake, she whispered. Years ago. I was scared. I didn't know how to tell you. I nodded. Calm. Almost gentle. I know who he is, I said. I know how long it's been. I know he knows. Her head snapped up. That was the twist. I hadn't just discovered the truth. I'd mapped it. The next move wasn't loud. It was devastating. I forwarded the report to him. Along with screenshots, timelines, a single sentence. You're welcome to him. I'm done. Then I filed the paperwork she never thought I'd have the strength to prepare. Custody, divorce, financial separation. Everything clean, everything precise. When she realized I wasn't fighting for her, wasn't even angry, something in her broke that tears couldn't fix. You're just leaving? She asked. No, I said. I already left. I packed lightly. Only what was mine. I kissed my son's forehead while she watched, shattered, understanding too late that love doesn't survive deception. Only habit does. I gave her nothing else. Silence is the cruelest clarity. Now, months later, I live somewhere quieter, smaller, cleaner. I think about them sometimes. Not with rage, with distance. I learned something important. Truth doesn't need drama. Revenge doesn't need volume. All it needs is patience. I didn't destroy her. I let her live with the reality she built. And that, I've found, is punishment enough.